my movie recollection with Vincent Cloud.
John Nemitz.
And this is the show where we talk about movies, drawn randomly, and it's spoken about rather huskily. No, hastily. Yeah,
Huskily,
huskily.
uh, stoutly.
What is a huskily a word? An option?
Husky, I've only heard it referring to like a bigger boy.
Yeah, we'll double dip in some movies. It's fine. Uh, Fat little fingers in the jar. All right, but let's go with your movies, John.
All right, let's spin the wheel. All right, four words. Starts with S. Um, it's from
Shaun
the
of the Dead.
no, it's from the 50s or 60s. Um, Billy Wilder directed it.
Starts with an S. Oh boy, I'm not as familiar as I should be. I just know The Apartment, I think.
Oh, I love The Apartment, but
Yeah.
it's not that one. Has one of the same actors, Jack Lemmon.
Is it like Save the Tiger, Save the White Tiger?
No.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's got Marilyn Monroe in it.
Oh, Some Like It Hot.
Yes,
Never
that's the
seen
one.
it.
Oh man,
But
it's
you see the ending all the time where it's like, I'm a man. He's like, oh no, nobody's perfect.
yeah.
Yeah. Is it so it's Jack Lemmon and some other dude. It's not Walter Matthau, his
No,
go-to co-partner. And why do they dress up? And
you
what's
tell
Marilyn
me.
Monroe?
You
Oh
tell
yeah.
me.
They God, that's a good one. Maybe um what's his name? Don Knotts. He's like, I'm only gonna rent it if you're women. And then Marilyn Monroe. God, where does she center in all this? Maybe she's like the exec office lady. They're trying to get a job as women, and she's the boss. I have no clue.
All right, so Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis are musicians in um either New York or Chicago, one of those cold cities. And um I f- I feel like not only are they struggling to get jobs possibly, but I think they have like a run-in with the mob and they have to hide. And meanwhile, there's a women's band or orchestra or something that's doing like a cross-country tour or something, or at least traveling. So they, yeah, they dress up like women and get in with this, yeah, women's band to, play as band members. Um, and Marilyn Monroe is part of the woman's band, so that's how they meet up with her. Um, so then, yeah, there's some fun things where like they're on this train traveling with all these girls, pretending to be girls, and the you can imagine the hijinks there. And then um, Tony Curtis, then like at one of the stops or maybe at their destination, I don't remember, but he essentially like um goes out in his normal like dressed like a dude form and just happens to meet up with Marilyn, but he knows like all the right things to say because they've gotten to know each other with
Oh,
him and
okay.
as a girl. And but he's like pretending to be like some super rich guy. And like so he even though he's not pretending to be a woman, he's still like living like a fake life in
Oh,
that.
geez.
But yeah.
Tony Curtis, isn't that Andy Kaufman's alter ego?
No, I think that's Tony Clifton.
Oh, damn it. I was like, so he's pretending to be a real life asshole? Okay, this is interesting. Oh, okay. Well, what else is Tony Curtis from? Do I know him?
Hmm. Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Maybe he peaked with this movie and then Jack Lemmon was like, nah, I'm gonna keep aging and doing more movies. Hmm.
Yeah, could be.
Okay, well, here's the question. I think I've seen Marilyn Monroe in one movie. I think it was All About Eve. And
Is
she
she in
was,
that?
yeah, she's like barely in it. She's like in the
Okay,
maybe at the party at the beginning or something.
gotcha.
But can she act? Is she
Um, I don't know. She's fine, but like, yeah, I don't think
well, we
like
all know
I,
she's fine, John.
yeah, I don't think I've ever been blown away by her acting. What did I just watch that she was into? Is it the 7 Year Itch or something? I don't remember.
Yeah, I
But
think she's in that one.
oh no, it was Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. I saw her in, and I wasn't super impressed by her acting there.
Um,
Also, her character was not that great either, so that
s-
might have had something to do with it.
oh really? Not that great as in like shitty or not
Like a bad
well
person,
written.
like
Oh,
why would you like this, or why would anyone like this person, kind of thing.
oh, okay. All right. Is this the movie with the she holds the dress and the air comes out?
This one, I don't think so. Is that even a movie, or was that like some sort of photo shoot or something? I don't even know.
I I thought it was this because
Oh,
you said you mentioned train.
it might have, I don't remember that happening,
Oh
but
shit.
it could be, I guess.
Okay, so a movie written in the 50s about cross-dressing. I personally never thought it was hilarious. I'm like, "Oh, it's a man in a dress. It could only be so funny." But I imagine Billy Wilder, he's pretty clever, right? He's pretty witty.
Right, yeah.
So he probably came up with some pretty good jokes.
Um, yeah, I mean, it's kind of all the stuff we've seen and everything since then, but he was maybe the first one to do them, so they weren't like tired and worn yet. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call this out as a movie that I think holds up amazingly today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Billy Wilder. Is Gene Wilder related to him? Because he writes too, man.
I don't know.
Holy shit. What's a future love, Gene Wilder?
Like, yeah.
Yeah. All right, new movie.
Yes.
All right, let's go from my list here. And what is this? Oh, okay. All right. Wait, I gotta look at the actual movie because it could be one word or two words. Two, three, four, five. Okay, five words starts with an H.
H. Harry Potter and the Thing.
Holy shit. No, it's not.
Um,
That'd be a great mashup, though.
How to Lose a Guy.
In how many days? In how many words? Yeah. Um,
Harry and the Henderson
it has to do with dogs.
dogs. Heaven is where all dogs go.
Dogs, two dogs and a cat. Um,
Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey.
yeah, man. Have you seen it?
Is that the first one?
Well, I think it's technically the remake with Michael J. Fox,
Okay.
Sally Field. Yeah.
Hmm.
Because I think the original was called The Incredible Journey. Then they remade it in '93, which is what I'm talking about. They did make a
Okay.
sequel, Lost in San Francisco, but I do not recommend that one.
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, I've seen this one then as a when I was younger. Um, there, I think it's probably the one of the main reasons people believe that all dogs are boys and all cats are girls.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure that that didn't help things, right? Um, did you enjoy it? What
Oh,
did,
I'm sure I did. I don't remember anything about
oh
it.
really? Oh shit.
I was more of a Milo and Otis kid.
Oh yes. That movie. I haven't seen that in a long time, but that was very good too.
Yeah.
They didn't have voices though, man. And you got
Didn't need
Michael.
them.
Yeah. Did this movie need Michael J. Fox, Sally Field, and Donna Matchi? I don't know. But it was nice. I mean, Michael J. Fox is a great entertainer. even if he's just voicing stuff. Like, you ever see Stuart Little? It was good. Yeah. Have you
I
seen
forget
Stuart Little? With your favorite buddy in the world, what's his name? Um, the human head weighs 8 pounds kid.
Lipnicki.
Yeah, Lip Dicky was in that movie.
Oh man, I gotta check that
I was gonna say, I felt bad for ripping on him because I'm like, he really wasn't that bad. He was just like spouting
out.
facts. But in Stuart Little, I remember him having more to do as an actor. So yeah, felt bad for ripping on a little kid. Um, okay, so nothing comes to mind. What happens? Do you remember when they run into that mountain lion and then
Hmm.
Chance has to jump on the rock and it sends the mountain lion over the cliff and into the water? None of that?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? It's very good. I'll just say, since John can't remember anything about it, it's very heartfelt. The fucking Shadow, who is the older golden retriever dog, so well played by Donna Machi. He gives such a great performance, and how you would imagine a loyal dog would be. Like, I remember Michael J. Fox is like, it's like he's the first, the oldest dog that's ever lived, first one to make contact with man or something. And then of course, Fox has so many great lines. Sally Field plays a very sassy cat named Sassy. Yeah.
Little on the nose.
It wasn't Whiskers or Socks. Oh my God, there's such generic names out there.
Mittens.
Wow, wow. From like Eek Extravaganza. You ever see that show?
Oh yeah.
Is that where that came from? Because that would be great. I want to do this movie justice since this is very one-sided here. I recommend it. It's I teared up at the end when you realize that, you thought Shadow was dead. They had to leave him in that fucking hole. He was, he's like, he couldn't get out of it. And he's like, "Do you think I like admitting that I'm too old not to get out of this hole?" Like, he was just like, "I am old." Like, oh man, completely sells that movie. And all those animal actors, maybe there's like 12 different chances and 12 different sassies and 12 different shadows. And maybe one dog is meant to go like this, hide its snout in
Oh yeah.
embarrassment. It's well done, you
Yeah, I
know?
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like each dog has its gimmick and yeah. So how did they get lost or away from home that they or no, did the family move and they somehow got left behind and they no, what is it? I don't
They
remember.
had to go on vacation or for some extended stay. So they dropped them off at their aunt's who lives up in the mountains. She owns a farm. And they're like, "Oh, it'll be safe." And then for some reason, she was like, "I got to take off." And then a letter that she wrote fell in between the cracks. And then the guy showed up. He's like, "What? Do this now. Open everything." I don't know. It was very convoluted a little bit.
Hmm.
But eventually, Shadow's like, "There's something wrong. They're not back. I'm sure they need help." So he decides to go out and find them and stuff. And Chance and Sassy follow. Yeah,
What
very
was
well
more
done.
believable, that the setup to that or Home Alone?
The setup to this wasn't Home Alone. Like, the other kid's back was turned and Macaulay Culkin's asleep in the attic.
Yeah.
Although the electricity did go out. I don't know. That's a tough one, John.
Hmm.
Always coming in with those hard hitters. God damn it. Oh, um, there is a funny thing about how we mentioned 12 different sassy cats. There is one cat that is not even the same cat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom pointed it out when I was a kid. She's like, "That's not even the same type," because she's supposed to be like really frightened and stuff. And it's very effective. But then you look at it and it's like every other cat is very poofy and stuff. This one's like super like thin. So it made her look extra scared. Yeah.
Ooh.
It was a completely different type of cat. That's great. Should we move on to the next pile?
Lyle, who am I? Scotty Allwood?
Pile. Yeah, really.
No.
Stacks. You're thinking stacks. Two stacks, Scott.
That's right. All right. Oh, interesting. All right. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 words. First word starts with a D. It's very recent
Ah, fuck.
in the within the last 3 years, I would say. Um, I only watched it to be a completionist on a director. Um, it's a director who has come up frequently, in
Is it
fact.
Sam Raimi again?
It is actually,
Is it?
yeah. Yep.
Oh, geez. Oh, man. I have not been keeping up like
Yeah,
I probably should.
do you know which Marvel movie he directed?
Oh, Doctor Strange and the multiverse or something like that, right?
Yep, of Madness.
Oh, right, right. No, I haven't seen it. My brother showed me a scene. I'm like, that's a lot of graphics, a lot of computer graphics.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
It's this isn't the Spider-Man thing. That was so confusing. I'm like, what? He's not helping Spider-Man in this one. Isn't what's
Oh
her name
no.
the bad guy? Vision, or not Vision, but Wanda.
Yeah, yep.
And wasn't that like confusing because she was like the good guy in WandaVision or some shit, which I've never seen.
Well, she wasn't, I would say she's more morally ambiguous in WandaVision.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I have no idea what it's about. I think he just opened. I don't care almost. So
I know.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't really either, but I'm like, let's give our boy Sam some due or his due, give it a
Sammy.
watch. Um, but yeah, it's got Benedict Cumberbatch as the titular doctor. Um, there's a multiverse. It's mad in this thing. Um, who Benedict Wong is in it, I believe, as um like I'm trying to remember. So like I watched both of them, both Doctors Strange in a row. So I really don't remember which stuff happened in which. Um, but the I do remember like I hadn't watched really any of the Marvel movies before at all. And I was surprised like how good the CGI graphics look these days. Like, um, they can take like city streets and like curl them up on itself, and and they're like kind of rolling, and like it looks really good, but for some reason you just don't like feel anything like watching it. Like I don't know what it is. You know what I mean though?
Yep, yep, yeah.
Um, and yeah, I don't know. The movie was fine. Like there was some Raimi craziness to it, but overall, he was reined in by having to do what the assignment was. So I don't know.
He understood the assignment, as the kids say today?
I guess so.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of that, real quick, of Gen Z slang, the Quick Trip is putting all their cards into Gen Z slang. They're like this chicken with drip, which that makes sense because there's like barbecue sauce dripping off of it. But if you've ever heard what drip is,
No, I have no idea.
it's like your style, it's like your fashion, I think it's what you wear in a way.
Okay.
Yeah. But the worst one was this chicken has Riz. I'm like, that is disgusting. Chicken with charisma at least has the two CHs, going on for it. Kind of whatever. But chicken with Riz, like if you're older than I am and you've never heard of this, you'd be like, "What's the matter with the chicken? Don't eat the chicken. Bad chicken," you know? Gross. Wow,
And
totally.
that chicken did have Riz when it was alive. And then they
Chicken
murdered it for its meat
for its Riz.
out of jealousy.
Oh god damn it.
That was one of
Anyways,
those chickens that they put a little pair of pants on and had it running around.
Sam Raimi is Doctor Strange. Yeah,
Oh
this
yeah,
is too bad. It's I'm not interested. I won't watch this. Yeah.
not asking you to.
Well, good. All right. Do we have time for one more movie?
Oh, at least.
Okay. All right, let's go with my oh my gosh, I've been signed out. But it has a big picture of Homeward Bound there. That's weird. So maybe I'm not. Um okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, two-word title. Starts with a B as in baby.
B movie.
The B movie, right?
Is it?
With Jerry Seinfeld?
Yeah, I thought it was just B
Oh, it was
movie.
just B movie?
I could be wrong.
No, that's better. If it
Anyways,
is B movie, it's better.
hmm,
Oh yeah.
B
Let's see here. Action.
action. All right.
Taleone.
Okay. Um,
Um, Martin Lawrence.
Bad Boys.
Yep.
Never
Bad
seen it.
Boys. All right. Well, what do you think, man?
Um,
Judging from that amazing soundtrack from Cops, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is a buddy cop picture.
Hmm.
Um, who's the other bad boy?
Will Smith. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Yeah, they're they're non conventional but effective police officers, I imagine.
Yes.
And
Go on.
they I don't know how Taya Leone fits in here.
They have to protect her.
Okay.
Yeah.
They get their guy at the end. I know that much.
Who was their guy? I don't remember, but it's basically just like, hey, you think Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are they got Riz together? They do.
Yeah.
It's Will Smith is like, hey, I'm super cocky. I could do anything. And Martin Lawrence is like, I'm a family man and shit like that.
Oh, is he the one who's too old for this shit?
Yep, exactly. Yeah. I don't know, man. Is it by, it's either produced by Jerry Bruckheimer or directed by Michael Bay. Maybe both. But it's very stylistic like that if you ever seen their movies. So yeah, it was cool. I think yeah, it's all right. I liked Will Smith back in the day, back when he slapped, or wait, before,
Oh, of
before, after, I don't know. And then Martin Lawrence is funny, you know.
course he is.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know. Would you watch it, John? Does this perk
Oh,
your
I'm sure
interest?
I'll watch it eventually. Um, and I don't have a good reason that I haven't watched it up till now. Just missed it at the time and haven't gotten around to it yet.
Yeah, there's like there's like three movies now.
Badder Boys and Baddest Boys.
uh Trying to think of any sequence or anything comes out. You know, I do. Leone is only in this movie, only in this one. She's not in the sequels. And I don't know. I just kind of felt like she was kind of attractive. She was kind of hot. There's no sexual tension or anything. She's just some girl. She's like, I don't need protection. I can do this on my own. And she's like, oh fuck. She almost gets killed. She's like, I'll take the protection. Thank you. Nothing pops out. It's fine. It's just fine, John. So look forward to just something being fine.
Oh, I can't wait.
Marilyn Monroe style. All right. You know what? That's it. That's the show. Like, subscribe, comment. Make sure to go to mymovierecollection.com for all your movie recollection needs. And this was Vincent Cloud.
John Nemitz.
Jar number.